We got one down. And to be absolutely perfectly mother-loving, crystal clear, we got one down, okay? Not a three-letter agency, not Blue Bacon, not the legislators, not the House that is white. In fact, the House that is white gifted them a clearance with no vetting, okay? We got that kid to resign. If you haven't heard yet, one of the people digging through your information, one of the people that has it at home, okay, the information of America, resigned. They resigned today because the people found out who they were. Remember how first boyfriend didn't want anyone to know their names, and when they came out there, he was like, this is a crime. You're committing a crime telling people who they are. He wanted to keep it a secret. Because they tried to scrub their social media, but people found them. And shocker, they were posting very Ray things about cleansing. They're very, very mustache. Mustache enough that this kid, okay, was like, I got to get out of here. Because they're coming for me when they see that that's what I'm about. So, of course, the dude who threw the sign behind the presidential seal recruited mini Rolfs. Okay, remember Sound of Music? The young ones with the red band? That's who's in charge of your Social Security information, your college information, your VA benefits, federal employee information, small business administration, basically anything. Oh, aviation, all of it, okay? No vetting. The people found out. The people applied pressure, and the people got one of them to resign. When I tell you it is on us, okay? And when I remind you that an upside down flag at the State Department is distress signal. That is a distress signal. They are asking for help. They are saying that the nation is in distress. At the State Department. Like, I don't know how to get that through any firmer to some of y'all that you're seeing it and you're like, well, the House said that they made a bill that would keep the kids from sharing too much information. So I guess that... Wake up. This is so hard for us neurofeisties because we can see it crystal clear. We see it coming. And so many of y'all are like, yeah, I don't want to believe this thing. It has happened before in history. I know you've never experienced it, and a lot of y'all can't get your minds out of the box of things you haven't experienced, and that's why you're afraid to do anything. But if you sat in school back in the day and you learned about horrible times and you said, how did people let this happen? I would never. I want you to remember childhood you who said that, because right now is the moment where you can actually put your money where your mouth is and say, yes, I'm not one of the people that's just going to fall in line with a criminal regime, an illegitimate, illegal criminal regime of criminals that are supported by criminals. Like I said in the podcast episode, the Steeple people, it's a criminal club. That's where they recruit. And I'm talking about organized, okay? I'm not talking about people with spiritual beliefs that are just trying to be good people. I'm talking about the folks who are praising a team of criminals stealing from taxpayers because it has become that. It has become a criminal syndicate where anyone affiliated with it is now cheering the loss of American lives, cheering things like what they want to do to the G-strip, cheering higher prices, cheering people being homeless, cheering all the worst, most horrible things, and then playing victim when someone calls them out. At 412, they're playing messages that are being left for them because they celebrated the return of criminals to their congregation. And we, the people in the town, said, that's not okay. Okay, I wanted to say you are, but I can't say the word because then those will get taken down. And they're sharing them on their podcast going, oh, these people they're not sounding very loving towards us just because we wanted to re-welcome our brother. And it's not our job to be loving towards you. You are supposed to be the beacons of example. So if we have to come at you because you are harboring dangerous criminals and talk about they're protected by us, do you understand why that's the problem? Do you understand why they are like, yay, crime's in charge? They're stealing from us. We're paying them to steal from us. And some of y'all are like, no, physical removal's too crazy. I'm just going to wait it out. We're just going to test again in a couple of years and they'll peacefully go away. Okay. Well, Congress is going to pass a bill that's going to do... Okay, yeah. Okay, the criminals are going to obey the laws that are being put into place to keep them in check, right? You do realize that laws only protect criminals because criminals depend on good people following the rules that they are just going to obliterate. Have you caught on to that yet? Do we still have to repeat it? Okay, anyway, good work. Keep up the pressure. The switchboards full, the voicemails are full, like it's full. They are getting bombarded. Keep it going. Don't let up. Okay, they are sending us distress signals from the inside, and if no one is going to do anything, if the agency can't do shit, if Congress can't do shit, it is on us. And we are already showing that we can make changes just by doing what we need to do as one. All right, so let's go. Let's find the rest of them. Let's get the rest of their social media. Let's find out what the rest of them had to say. Let's continue to not comply with an illegal, illegitimate crime syndicate that is stealing from us. And y'all don't like my suggestions on how to resolve it? Fine. Get in the comments and offer suggestions instead of, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. We should have been doing this the whole time. What's the answer? What's the response? Who's going to save me? I'm going to start blocking those. And don't pop up on my other place going, why'd you block me? You know why. Okay? Keep going. Find the rest of them. Let's get them all to resign.